Alright, what's up everybody? It is your boy, Lavon Cason, back at it again with another live stream. It's been a minute since I've done a live Q&A. So basically, how this works is you put your comments or questions that you have in the live chat, and I will try my best to answer those questions. Now, did any of you guys watch this year's E3? And I definitely did watch this year's E3, and man, it was underwhelming. I tell you, it was freaking underwhelming. Like, I mean, Microsoft pretty much won E3, I guess, but Nintendo, you know, they had a couple announcements that were interesting. like the new WarioWare game, the new, Super Monkey Ball, remaster, They had a couple cool things, but everyone else, was just trash. Like, example, Take-Two. Like, why? Why did they have an event for E3? Like, why did they have to put out a live stream of their Zoom call for their E3 event? Like, why did they have to do that? Like, really? Why did they have to do that? Like, really? Why did they have to do that? Honestly, I think, only the big three should be allowed to do, press conference. And everybody else can do a little YouTube video. Because these game publishers, as far as their conference goes, they're pretty much trash. Let's be real here. They are pretty much trash. They're not anything special. They're not anything great. They're just mediocre to trash at best. And that's just me being real. That is just me being honest. So, E3 overall, like I said, wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything great. It wasn't anything amazing. It was just whatever. It was just mediocre at best. Microsoft, I could say that in a way that this is their starting point to their comeback as far as, the Xbox goes. But overall, man, this year's E3 was just, wasn't anything to write home about. But if you guys have any questions or anything like that, put them down in the live chat down below, and I will answer those questions. Come on, people. Come on. Put your questions down in the live chat. Put your questions down in the live chat. Yeah, I haven't done one of these for about, 4 months now? 4 months? It's been a while. Alright, so let's share the live stream to the Discords. Okay, so share it to Planet Xbox, Discord. Share content. Okay, let's do this. Share this to this Discord. Share it to Marlin Gaming's Discord. Share this live stream to the Team RGB Gaming Discord. Let's do that. That. Let's promote this live stream to the Speak From The Heart Discord. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's hope that people will come in and see the stream and ask me a question. Let's hope that that actually happens. Let's hope. But pretty much, I've been thinking, does Sony need E3 or E3 needs Sony? That is what I've been thinking about ever since, all these E3 press conferences have gone and went, and like I said, they've been underwhelming for the most part. It makes you wonder, Sony creates the hype for people to actually care about E3. Because if Sony was not at E3 or anything like that, then people just stop caring about E3 entirely, because all people care about at this point as far as gaming goes is Sony. Let's be honest. Microsoft, Nintendo, nobody talks about Nintendo. Nobody really talks about Nintendo in this community like that. No one. But the only one that is pretty much relevant, and the only one that pretty much matters at this point in time, is Sony. And without Sony, there's really no reason to care about E3. Like, there really isn't a reason to. Because when you really think about it, the past couple years since Sony has not participated in E3, the conferences, from Microsoft and Nintendo have gotten pretty much, mediocre at best when you really deep down think about it. But when Sony is at E3, the hype meter goes way up. But when Sony is not at E3, the hype meter goes pretty much down. Like, it's a drastic difference when Sony is at E3 and when Sony is not at E3. So, it makes you wonder at this point, next year, should there be an E3 next year? I've been thinking about that as well, pretty much since, this week. And I made a poll on Twitter, I believe. Let me bring up Twitter real quick. Let me bring up Twitter. Let me bring it up. Let me go to my profile. And I made this poll on Twitter. And as you can see here, should E3 come back next year? A lot of people so far pretty much have said no. And that is 66.7%. And 33.3% has said yes. So the majority so far has pretty much had said no as far as, bringing E3 back, things of that nature pretty much. So, most people are pretty much have said, no, E3 shouldn't come back. But if you guys have any questions or anything like that, put them down in the live chat and I will answer your questions. Put them down in the live chat. Put your questions down in the live chat and I will answer them. Okay. 1080p. Okay. Let's put it up here. Let's put the phone up here. Come on, people. Put your questions down in the live chat. Put your questions down in the live chat and I will answer your questions. Come on now. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to put your questions down in the live chat. Don't be scared. Come on, people. Put your questions down in the live chat. Put your questions down in the live chat below, and I will answer them. As far as who won E3, it's pretty much, Microsoft won E3 for me, to be honest with you, if anything. Yes, Microsoft has won E3. And then second place will have to go to Nintendo. and everyone else was just pretty much trash. Nothing more, nothing less. Microsoft and Nintendo were the only ones that had worthy content that was interesting. But everybody else, the game publishers, E3s, they didn't really bring nothing to the table. I'm sorry. They did not bring anything to the table. A lot of people for the Nintendo Direct as well were expecting the Switch Pro to be announced. Even though that they made a tweet, Nintendo of America, expect only Nintendo Switch software. Now, a lot of people were thinking for some reason that the Switch Pro was going to be announced in their Direct, but that didn't happen, and yeah, I think the Switch Pro is a real thing, but I think it'll be announced later, maybe in July or August. And maybe, it might come out, at the end of this year or maybe early next year. I do think that the Switch Pro is real. But, it's not going to be... But I knew that it wasn't going to be announced, at E3. It was going to either be before E3 or after E3. And, now it seems like it's going to be pretty much announced E3. After E3. That's what I meant to say. And I think it'll probably be announced either in July or August. And from there, it'll probably come out in, end of this year, early on next year. And that's what I think, honestly. Now, as far as the price goes with the Switch Pro and things of that nature, I think it'll be $400. That's what I honestly think the Switch Pro will be. $400. That's what I think the Switch Pro will be, pretty much. $400. And let me see. Let me check and see something. So, if you guys have any questions, put them down in the live chat, and I will answer your questions. Put your questions down in the live chat. Put your questions down in the live chat. Hey, put your questions down in the live chat. Hey, put your questions down in the live chat. Hey, put your questions down in the live chat. Down in the live chat. Put your questions down in the live chat. So that way I can answer them. Oh, Lord. If you could pick one, Metroid Dread or Halo multiplayer. That's a good question, DE. That is a interesting and good question. I'm gonna have to pick Halo multiplayer. Because it's been a minute since I've done some online gaming like that, so I might be more interested in that than, say, playing Metroid Dread, because I never really been into Metroid like that, to be honest with you, or Halo like that. But if I had to pick one, it would have to be the Halo multiplayer. So I hope that answers your question, DE. I hope that answers your question. If anyone else got any, questions, put them down in the live chat, so that way I can answer your questions. Yeah, it's been a minute since I done one of these Q&As. It's been a freaking minute. Putting on chapstick, by the way. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting on chapstick. So I watched the iCarly reboot, and it's actually not that bad. You know, the first episode was okay, but then by the third episode, it was actually, you know, I could see this working. I could honestly see this working. You know, that's my quick thoughts on the iCarly reboot. You know, I can see it working. So if any of you guys, you know, watch, you know, the iCarly reboot or anything like that, come on, people, put your questions down in the live chat so that way I can answer them. Come on, people. Okay. Let me share this live stream again. I'm doing a live Q&A on YouTube right now as I tweet this out. Check out the live stream and by clicking the YouTube link. Okay. Now I got that done. Come on, people, put your questions down in the live chat. Put your questions down in the live chat, people. So that way I can answer your questions. If you got any questions or anything like that, put them down in the live chat. What phone do you get? What phone? I'm thinking about for my next phone review. I'm thinking about reviewing, one of the Pixel phones. I'm thinking, reviewing either the Pixel 2 or the Pixel 3a and the Pixel 1. That's what I'm thinking about. So if you got any, other budget phones out there that you would like me to review, put them down in the live chat. If you got any questions, put them down in the live chat, and then I will answer your questions. Hold on just a minute. Alright, I'm back. It looks like the Angry Video Game Nerd made a new episode. We're gonna have to check that out after this stream, of course. Come on, people. If you got any questions, put them down in the live chat. Like, this phone right here is pretty much a beast. It is pretty much a beast. Like, even in 2021, like, this phone's pretty good. This is the Samsung Galaxy S10e. Came out in 2019. Was supposed to be, pretty much the budget version of the S10. It has the Snapdragon 855, which is a 2-year-old chip at this point, but it still runs games pretty good. So yeah, I recommend you pick up this phone even in 2021. Come on, people, put your questions down in the live chat. Okay, I got excellent connection, 19 playbacks, 2 likes, and 1 concurrent viewer so far for this live stream. Okay, so I guess I gotta turn on monetization. I guess I gotta turn on monetization too. Let me see if that works. Maybe that'll help the live stream out. Okay, so let's go back to OBS. Come on, people. If you got any questions, put them down in the live chat. Come on, people. Put your questions down in the live chat. If you got any questions, put them down in the live chat and I will answer them. That's what you're probably wondering, why I'm just, looking at the camera. Well, I'm waiting for questions, in the live chat. So if you put your questions down in the live chat, I will speak more. Like, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for questions that you guys put in the live chat. It's been about 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Put your questions down in the live chat. and I will answer your questions. I got 4 viewers right now. That's awesome. I got 5 viewers right now. Put your questions down in the live chat, and I will answer your questions. Put your questions down in the live chat, and I will answer them. In the stream, there ain't no questions. Been here 38 minutes. What is this? Who is this guy? Okay. For viewers, so if you guys got any questions or anything, put them down in the live chat. What's your goals on YouTube? Trying to make the best content that I can make. You know, that's pretty much my goal at this point on YouTube. It's pretty much make the best content that when I, quit YouTube or whatever, there'll be something worthy of watching, for myself and, other people, of course. That's pretty much my main goal at this point, as far as YouTube goes. Would I ever make a Patreon? Probably not anytime soon. Probably not. Maybe, until I get a little bit bigger, maybe when I get to 10,000 or, 20,000, then I might. And that's a maybe. That's a maybe. But Can I see myself making a Patreon anytime soon? Probably not. If I had, 10,000, 20,000 subscribers, it would be a maybe. Maybe. What happened to your PayPal link? It's in the description of this stream. It's in the description of the stream. It's right here in the description, right here. Hope you can see that. It's right here. I'm just a student in college. I'm just a college student at this point. How I get some money is pretty much by, doing scholarships. I study IT, and I'm studying, systems administration. That's my major as of right now. Then my next major is going to be cybersecurity. That is what I study, in college right now. I didn't vote. I didn't vote for the last election. I didn't vote. Didn't see the point of voting. "2016 election, I didn't vote at all either. I wasn't old enough to vote. I was 17. I was 17 at that time, so I couldn't vote anyway. And if I had to vote, it would probably be the same answer as I gave for, the last election. I am now 21 years old. Now I am able to vote. I'm about to become 22 in August. Yeah. I was born in 1999. That was the year that I was born in. I'm in Wisconsin. My thoughts on Umar Johnson? Umar Johnson. He's an interesting person. He has some good points. He definitely has some good points. I recommend you checking him out if you want to learn about, being conscious as a black person. Saying that as far as, voting goes, we need to vote for someone that is independent. Those weren't the exact words, but I'm just paraphrasing. That's what he basically said. If we were to vote for somebody, it should be an independent. Hope I'm saying that right. Independent. What does the I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still live. I'm still live. DE. I'm still live. Yeah. Put your questions down below in the live chat, and I will answer them. Oh man. Oh my god. Am I still a virgin? Yeah, I'm still a virgin. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna change that. I don't know. I do not know at this point. The trap gunner. I do not know. You ain't got girls in your class? Okay. Yeah, there were women in my class. Yeah, there were girls in my class, yes. There were girls in my online classes. I was focused on my studies. I'm taking IT. My major right now is systems admin specialist. My next major will be on cybersecurity. What podcasts I listen to Next Gen 720 podcasts. I listen to Kofi podcasts. I listen to Spawn Wave. Who else do I listen to? I listen to Joe Rogan podcast, from time to time. Those are just some of the podcasts that I listen to. Those are the podcasts that I can think of off the top of my head as far as, that are worth mentioning. Alright, I might be ending this live stream soon in about like 5 to 9 minutes. So if you got any, or I may just end it, like 3 minutes or something. So if you got any, last questions or anything, put them down in the live chat. Put them down in the live chat. You like Hard 8 videos? I mean, he's okay. His videos are okay. I see your phone reviews. Are you a big mobile gamer? What MMOs or series games? I'm not into MMOs. I'm probably a console and mobile gamer. I don't really game on PC like that. So if I were to put myself as a big something, would probably be a big mobile gamer and a console gamer. But even then, lately I've been playing more mobile games. So if I were to consider myself something at this point, it would be a big mobile gamer right now. And second place would be console gaming. And third place would be a PC gamer. I said console gamer. I meant to say console gamer. What consoles I got? I got an Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. I got a PS3. I got a Nintendo Switch. I got a Wii U. What else I got? I got a PlayStation 4. I got a 3DS. Why you have so many words blacklisted in your chat? I got so many words blacklisted. What do you mean? I have no idea what you mean. I think YouTube does that automatically. I don't know. Maybe you were typing something that's raunchy or something, or typing in something that's explicit. Maybe that's why YouTube might have blacklisted, your comments or something. So they were a big troll group. I don't really have much to say on the Drake chord. They're a group of trolls. That's all they are. Why Xbox and not PlayStation 5? Well, it's pretty much simple. Xbox was easier to find, and I was trying to, at first when I, went to the Target website at December 21st, I was trying to get a PlayStation 5, but they were out of stock. The Xbox Series S was out of stock, and the only thing that was in stock at that moment was the Xbox Series X. And I was like saying to myself, you know what? Let me try and see what the Series X is all about. It is the world's most powerful console, and so far it's been pretty decent. And now they're finally getting some games that have, actually showcase, those 12 teraflops, somewhat. They're now finally starting to get games. And I'm going to get a PlayStation 5. Don't get me wrong, I will get a PlayStation 5. I don't know if the Drake are still around. If they are still around, they're probably in other Discords or something. How many minutes have I been live? I've been live for 56 minutes, nearly an hour. I've been live nearly an hour. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming to this live stream. Thank you. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And yeah, peace.